let's go over how to fill out the FDACS Certified Operator Exam application form. First, go to aesecom.fdacs.gov. When you go to the website, you'll see you have three choices. You want to select the Chapter 42 exams. Chapter 42 is where the professional pest control exams are located. Click there. On the next page, exam sign up is what you want to choose. You're signing up for an exam, click on exam sign up. On the next page, you choose what type of 42 exam you want to take. We're applying for the Pest Control Operator Certificate exam. So we're going to click on that option and hit the next button. If you don't already have all your forms filled out, on this next page is where you have download links to download all the common forms that you need as part of your application. You can click on these. I recommend right-click, open in a new window, download the forms. If you don't have any of these, you probably need them. And then down below is where you're going to fill in your JE number. This is the ID card number that's on your ID card. If you're not sure what your JE number is, there is a link on that blue click here. You can click there to download and look up your JE number. Okay, let's start filling out this form. So number one, are you a first-time applicant? If you've never taken an exam before, click that. If you already have one category, you're at another, that's a second choice. Or if you failed the exams and you're retaking, that's a third. So we're filling this out for a first-time applicant. So we will select that first box on number one. And then under number two, we're going to type in his JE number and his last name, and then push the verify button. When you press verify, if you're in the FDACS system, you will see questions 3, 4, 5, and below pop up. If not, you might get an error message. Double check your JE number and your last name, and then re-enter. So we were in the system here, so we're going to go ahead and move on to number 3, number 4, 5, etc. So number 3, are you at least 18 years old? Our applicator is. Number 4, he's got his credit card ready. Number 5, what category are you applying for? Now you can click 3, 4 categories, whatever you want to test for. Remember, it's $300 per category. In this case, our applicator is applying for the General Household Pest and Rodent Control exam. So we're going to click just that first one on number 5. For education qualification, you are required to have at least a high school diploma or GED equivalent. Also, you don't need as many years experience if you have a college degree in entomology or related field. So any of these you do have, you want to click off. So we're going to go ahead and click off, I have a high school diploma or GED. That's what most people will select. Next, this is probably the most difficult question on the application that causes errors for people. Employment experience. So you want to check all that apply. You'll probably have 2 of these at minimum you're going to click off. So first one, if you do have the college degree and 1 year of employment, click that top box. Most people are going to qualify by having an ID card for 3 years employment with their employer. So you're going to click off the second one for that one. Also, either way, you're going to have the third box. You're going to have a signed electronic copy of your employment experience form. They also do include a link. You can right-click on that if you haven't done that form yet. So in this case, we're going to select the middle box, and we're also going to click the bottom box that we do have the signed electronic copy of experience form. Most people click one box, think it's multiple choice, but you do have to click the 2 boxes or you will get an unknown error and can't figure out what's going on. So click 2 boxes here. And the final question on this page, documenting pesticide application records. Once again, they have a link to the form you can right-click on if you need. This is your 45 job form. So you're going to check that you do have this form. We're going to upload it later, but we're just confirming we have it, and click continue. Once again, the application will only advance if you fill it out correctly. You may get an error and you need to review what you entered. You can rewind this video, watch it again a little bit closer to figure out your mistake. If everything is correct, you're going to advance to the next page here. So here we go. Some of this is automatically pre-filled in. You can see the General Household Pest Control is already checked off. and it's going to ask us total service time. Now, you notice here it's in months. So if you know you've worked for 3 years, that's 36 months, you want to type in the 36. In this case, our applicator has worked for quite a long time. We're going to enter in his 348 months experience that he has working in general household pest control into that top line. Next, you want to verify the information down below. It does pre-populate with your information in the Department of Ag website. We've blurred out the information that is not publicly available on the website, like the name and JE number, just for the privacy of this applicator. But double check this closely in your case. In his case, the date of birth was incorrect. Somewhere along the line, somebody had entered it incorrectly. He was able to correct that, put in the correct date of birth. Some things like email, home phone, cell phone, if they're blank, go ahead and fill in that information now, and you'll be good to go on to the next step. On the next page, you're going to list the company you've been working for in Florida to get your license. So you're going to type that into the name of employer. Now, you probably know the name. You may not know the business license. That's okay. If not, we're going to show you how to look this up. So if you go to your Google search and type in Florida Pest Control Search, and click enter in the Google search, and what you're going to see comes up is usually one of the first choices is public database search. You can also go directly to this website by typing in aessearch.fdacs.gov, aessearch.fdacs.gov. Once there, click on Pest Control Companies. Here you can type in the name of the company in search. In this case, it's Insect IQ. If you're not sure, you get an arrow. Sometimes less is more. Maybe just type in insect and it'll list a dozen different companies, and you can go down the list and click on the one you want. So right here, we can click on Insect IQ. You can already see the license number is off to the right. But if we click on the name, it's going to blow it up, give it the address and more information that we're going to need in a minute. Okay, now that we've got the address too, let's go back to our application. So we can type in our JB number at the top. I'm going to copy and paste from the other page their address. We get that in here. And now we're going to move on to the educational qualifications. This one's pretty straightforward. If you are trying to qualify through a major in entomology or related, you're going to put that information in here. Don't forget you've got to upload those transcripts. Most people, they're going to get their qualifications through experience, so you're going to click no. And then we're going to go down to the experience summary. So this is what we're going to enter at the bottom of the page. You're going to enter in their name. You're going to enter in their address. Once again, you can use that copy and paste feature. And then from the dates you worked for that company. Now keep in mind here, you might have multiple companies you worked for to get your required experience. Depending on how you're qualifying, that might be a minimum of 36 months. If it doesn't add up to 36 months, you're going to get rejected automatically. And here we go. Our applicant has his 2 companies with all his start and finish dates entered in. One important note here, don't forget to hit add. You don't just have to enter the dates. When you're all done, you got to hit that add button or it will not upload to the system. Now we are complete. We finally made it to the step where we're going to upload our documents. So once again, if you are missing the documents, they include links where you can right click and open them on another page. So here's our employment service form. This is going to be where the certified operator from your current employer or former employer, or maybe both, is going to sign this form verifying that you work from the company from such and such date to such and such date. Let's take a look at the other important form you must have. So if you right click on the documented pesticide application records form, this is nicknamed the 45 job form because it's where you list out 45 customers, their addresses, the specific pest you treated, and what date. Your certified operator is going to sign off on this along with the witness too. Okay, we've got all our forms together, saved on one file on our computer, ready to go, so let's upload them. First step, click Choose Files. It's going to open up a standard window here. Now, I'm right to where I have all these saved. I've got Rodney's high school diploma, his application record, his employment service, and a verification letter. That's specific to him because he has some experience in another state, so he needed a letter from that Department of Agriculture. You probably won't have that one. But any related forms, maybe a college degree, a transcript, you're going to have that here. Click on those forms, And we're going to click upload, or open in this case, and let's attach these files. If you look close, you can notice it now says there are 4 files next to where it says choose files, but you're not done yet. This is another common mistake. You got to hit the add files button for them to officially upload. This is going to send them to the FDACS server. Now we do have 4 files that have been uploaded. So we've got those all uploaded. If we want to add any more, you can still add a couple more one by one, doing the same process. Choose files, select them, click add file. Now down to the bottom, there are going to be some little check boxes here just to verify you got everything. We got his diploma. Then we're going to go take a look at these other ones. I've uploaded and signed a copy of the electronic experience form. So we're going to knock that one off also. Looking at the top, there's a service form. And we will check off each of these boxes as we verify. Take a minute and make sure you do this part right. If you're missing a form, you're going to get rejected. You're going to get an email back, hopefully with a chance to redo it, and where you don't have to pay the money all over again. So verifying all these that we have back and forth. And you're going to notice here that we're not checking the first box. That was his college diploma. He's not applying through college diploma experience, but he's applying through the other ones. So we've got his 3 forms checked off. When you're happy, click next. On the next page, there's going to be one more chance to review everything you've entered so far. So you can go back and make any changes if you need to. Nothing new, just editing everything there. So scroll up and down and then hit continue when you're happy with your answers. We're almost to the end, just a couple more steps. So on the next page, first, you're going to answer yes or no if you have a criminal history. So read the questions carefully, answer appropriately. If the answer is yes, you do need to explain. A box will appear. If it's no, click no. And then down below that, you will have the acknowledgement that you are the one applying and making the application. And under perjury, all the information is true. So check these boxes off accordingly and then hit submit application. The final step of the application here is to enter your payment information. You can pay by electronic check by entering your routing number or a credit card. So select the appropriate payment method here and enter in all your payment information. This is a standard online checkout, so you know what to do here. And if you filled out everything appropriately, this is what you'll get at the end. So this is going to be your receipt for your payment and your application. The important number here is that DTN reference number. That's kind of like a receipt number. So people ask you if you have a problem, what is your DTN number? That's what you need to have. I recommend hit the print receipt button, print this off, and hang on to that. Now remember, you are not yet approved. This means you've submitted your application. It will be reviewed. If you do it electronically, usually within days, and if there's an issue, they'll let you know. If not, they will send you an official approval letter, and that will have a voucher number on it. The voucher number is what you need to go take your exam, and you will be all set at that point. And that's it. I hope this Pest Management University video was useful for you. If you have any questions, just reach out to us anytime. Thank you. Have a great day.